What do you mean encoding overload? Okay. 8 patches. We're here. I went ahead. I bought... I think I bought more potions. And I bought max repels. Actually, I guess I should use one. I think I'll eat it now. I'm pretty sure the sprite of that guy goes over the message box for a moment. Alright, let's figure out this push puzzle. Sorry, strength. Because I can't step on those tiles down there. Because that's the door. Right, that's what happened. No? Okay. Thought that's what happened last time, but... something strong! Which I will go ahead and fight. Because, like, I still want to be getting experience. I don't want to be avoiding experience. So I'll fight the strong stuff, but I'll ignore the weak stuff because they won't be worth it. So you gotta account for the fact that you need to be in, I was gonna say in front of, no, you need to be behind the boulder to get it to move. So you need one tile behind it to, not just one space for it to move into. So there's that held down. What's the other boulder? Yeah, that's not going anywhere. That's not helpful for me. That's a shortcut back. Great Victory Road trainers. I wonder if you're good enough for me. What do you mean? Cool trainer, female. Persian. I don't think you need to be taking up your whole palette, your whole sprite space. You're bigger than you need to be. It'd be funny for Persian to get a critical hit and then have that setup mean nothing. Level 42! I was about to use Ninetales. Will I switch? Yes. So 42 is our lowest level. Just trying to remember. Is Ninetales breathing fire in its sprite? You can't be breathing fire in a sprite. Not with your sprite not animated. Yeah, I don't think I really like Victory Road in Pokemon. It's always that point in the game where I'm like, okay, just let me get to Leap Forward. Let me just go beat the game. I lost out. I never wanted to lose to anybody. Sorry. And there's a guy over there, too. Because there's always a point in RPGs for me. I can see you're good. Let me see exactly how good. There's always a point in RPGs for me where you can tell it's close to the end, so it's like, I just want to, like, let me fight the final boss and win. Let me just be done. Google it. He's Razor Leaf. Ah! Razor Leaf! Like, I especially feel that way in Xenoblade games. It's like sometimes it does feel like the end is like just a little drawn out. It's like, okay, I see where you're getting towards. You don't need 3 more whole other dungeons to pad this out. Like, just let me get to the final boss. You don't need 3 more dungeons. I was about to use War Turtle. I thought that said Wario for a moment. This guy got every middle evolution of the starters. X attack? Oh, too bad for you. Solar beam. Yeah. Doofus. He's about to use Charmeleon. Yes, he does. But he has 4 Pokemon, so was he gonna have a Raichu? See you later, Charmelon. It's about to use Charizard. Why do you have a Charizard? You don't have the other star. Like you got 2. This guy over here, he's got 2 Charmanders. So, gee, Billy, how come your mom lets you have 2 Charmanders? Level 44. I had a chance. Snowball's chance. I concede, you're better than me. Should I go up? Now, for a moment, I thought that was going to be like a ledge, and I take a step and I fall back down to the previous floor. Okay. Push that. And that's a return path. It's gonna say return pipe. What about the other way? What was over here? Is this another return path? From somewhere completely different? No, it's an item. I should check it because it could be a TM that I could use. If I can even push the boulder the correct way. Oh, they want me to pick. Well, okay. I choose you! Item to the west! Ooh, piece of candy. Press effect wore off, okay. Boom. I could just reload the cell and get the boulder to move again. And then I could get the other item. I didn't think of that. But they didn't think of that. I'm using my metagame knowledge. Pokemon, Aquila, Strength. Push, 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 push. TM43. And you are? Sky attack? None of my guys can fly. Keep the repels at the bottom so I can just scroll all the way to the bottom and get them. It's not as convenient as being at the top, but it is convenient. Okay. So see here, the thing with this boulder, I could push it west, but you see there's a rock there. So if I pushed it all the way against that wall, I would not be able to move it in any other direction. So I have to push it 1 space to the west. That way it's not up against a wall when I push it all the way south. And I can push it all over there. Thanks, Minish Cap. Oh, hello. Are you a hiker? Victory Road is the final test for trainers. Oh, it's a black belt. Machoke. But I got something on Discord. Hang on, what's that? Okay. Nothing I need to reply to. Duh, what? Oh, right, Wrecker got knocked out. I didn't. You like Solar Beam? Karate Chop. Ah! That's the best you could do. Man, remember when Karate Chop was a problem for me? Because it would always crit and be like, ah, stop critting! 4 times in a row, man. Really should have got Rutger unfainted. I'll stick with Joyride. Seismic toss. Ah! Oh, I'm a ball now! So I was actually looking into like what Pokemon do I want to use in Gold and Silver. I know that's a game away, but actually no, wait, no, it's no, I was looking into Yellow as well. There was a particular Pokemon I was looking at, and I'm like, okay, I know what I'd nickname it if I had it, but would it be good? And I'm looking at its stats. It's like, okay, yeah, I think it's got pretty good stats. So I think I will use it. It's gonna be a bit, you know, another instance of me waiting a while to get someone, but this is not really that much of a problem. Hiya! If you get stuck, try moving some boulders around. And as it so happens, the Pokemon I was looking into was a Pokemon Chugga Conroy talked about in today's episode of Heart Gold. I think he's doing. I think he's on Heart Gold right now. He was Challenge of the Elite Four. I think he's actually doing both games, but he hasn't switched to the other one yet. But anyway, he talked about that Pokemon today. And he said apparently it's like a contender for one of the worst Pokemon in the first like 3 or 4 generations. So that's definitely like, oh, I wanted to use that Pokemon. But the reason he says that is because it's not for a while until a certain point where they actually give it moves that it would be good with. And I was looking at its learn set in the first generation. Or like learn set and TMs. And it doesn't look terrible. Like I see where he's coming from. But I don't know. I feel like it's something I definitely will have to look at for myself, you know, experience for myself to really agree or disagree. But right now I'm leaning disagree because I think it does have moves that it could, like, again, I'm gonna go Mega Punch. He don't have special, or he don't have physical defense. Never mind, he does. Oh look, the juggler's juggling his Pokemon. I think it definitely is a case where it's like, it may not be the greatest Pokemon ever, but I think it does learn moves that can take advantage of its best stat. And I think I shouldn't write it off entirely because of that. I think I'm willing to give it a try because it can learn at least a couple of moves, and I know how to get those TMs. You're doing this again? How about a Metronome? You like Metronome? Bone Meringue? Isn't that like a Marowak move? And then Pound to knock you down. Oh, well, alright. Pound. And knock you down. Okay, it worked. I was about to use Kadabra. I changed? No. I got this. Okay, I should have seen that coming. I keep forgetting recover is a move, because I don't think of Kadabra as, like, I feel like it's a tanky, like a move you put on a tanky Pokemon, like Clefable. Or, you know, not necessarily tanky, but, you know, someone with bulk. You got me. And I think a Kadabra is more of a, like, a speedy attacker than I do of him being bulky. Red also came through here. He told you his name? Well, I guess that makes sense. He does have an ego. Ow. Forgot what status that is, but someone has it. Poison. I didn't realize Joyride got poisoned. But it's also a good reminder that Rutger is still fainted, so let's fix that. Okay, that's 50, and then the other one is like, what, 100? I can never remember. I just know one is a good amount and the other is a lot. I think I'll go for a lot on Rutger. He needs experience, so he needs to be alive. Needs to be healed, and I need to save. I also need to breathe, but my nose is just... It's disagreeing with me today. TM5. TM5. Contains Mega Kick. Teach Mega Kick to a Pokemon. So apparently this is stronger than Mega Punch. Kirby and Wendy. I don't really want to replace Mega Punch. Like, they're doing good enough. Which, again, that goes back to the Pokemon I was talking about, where, like, oh, apparently they're one of the worst Pokemon in the game. If that's considered one of the worst Pokemon in the game, where it's got an attack of, like, 100, and it can learn Mega Kick, then I feel like I could use anything. That's really bolstering my confidence in, not necessarily, I'm not gonna say any Pokemon. Like, I've had times where I'm like, I want to use this Pokemon, and then they don't contribute to battle that well, so I'm like, okay, maybe I should pick someone else. I'm gonna say this battle, then I'll get another Repel on. Come on, I'll whip you. Yeah, you're, what are you, a cool trainer? You got a whip. Yeah, well, not a cool trainer, but he's got a whip. I guess Game Freak originally imagined people training Pokemon like you train animals in real life, and well, ideally you wouldn't, but people used to whip them to get animals to do what they wanted. And then we realized animal cruelty is a thing, and we stopped doing it. And Pokemon did as well. I just wonder how long that'll continue to be a thing, where Pokemon trainers have whips. I'm assuming the cool trainers are basically the ace trainer equivalent for this game. I guess there's Pokemon Rangers as well. They also, I know they got whips. Maybe this is a bad idea. Man, you look doofy. It's like maybe not. Okay, yeah, okay. Confusion. That's good. Just don't do water. Tail whip. Yeah, sure. They get a critical hit, make it not matter. Actually, wait. If you're just gonna attack with Psychic again, it won't matter. Excuse me. I got whipped. Yeah, you're whipped with a capital whoopsh. Did I forget to talk to people after I beat them? You earned the right to be on Victory Road. A full heal. calls, we're making some calls to strangers. I guess I could just keep going up, huh? Is that really the idea? We're going up? Is Victor Road too tough? Not yet. It could be, but not yet. Mr. Mime. Looked like Mr. Mime's eyes turned to dots when he did that. It's like he got a goofy expression when he put up the light screen. Which, considering this is Mr. Mime, yeah, he probably would do a goofy expression in the more animated games. I mean, goofy expressions kind of is the name of the game when you're a mime. You can't talk. You gotta do something. And well done. Main trainers give up the challenge here. No more room for items. Well, too bad. If it ain't going in my bag, I'm not picking it up. It could be a TM. Too bad. Yeah, I'll just keep going up. If I get an opportunity to go up, I will go up. I heard rumors of a child prodigy. That's probably Red. Cool Trainer wants to fight. He sent out Executor. Not good for me to be ground, but... no. I'm not gonna play stupid. Use an X attack. Oh, good. I got a turn. I got a free turn there. Ah, I was afraid of that. Use Barrage. Oh! Oh, okay. It tickles! Yeah, I didn't really mean to plan out a team again, but I kind of have already got my yellow team planned, so... Like I don't know, I feel like with the earlier games, it is more important to figure out what I want so I know where to get it. As we go through the games and there are, you know, exponentially more and more Pokemon that I haven't used, then it'll become easier to be like, okay, I haven't used this one yet and I want to, so I will go ahead. And, you know, can go in blind and just, if I find it on the road, I will go ahead and add them to the team. That's what that's what I want to do. But as we've seen with this game, sometimes a little planning is needed. Again, like I feel like with these early games, the distribution of Pokemon is not great. So it's like you really got to know what you want and where to get it. Come on. You're doing more setup when your Cloyster is almost defeated. Unless you were gonna hit me with the strongest quick attack in the world, like, no. There was no way that was a good move. Arcanine. Too bad he's not Arca 10. Do you like to surf? Of course not. You're fire. Yeah, not at all. He doesn't like surfing at all. I think surfing looks like fun, but the problem with that is that it requires swimming and going out to the ocean, and no thanks. The rumors were true. You beat Giovanni of Team Rocket? That's all you got to say? Okay. Max Survive! Yeah, good thing I checked, because sometimes items do go in my bag. Okay, where's that boulder go? Where's that boulder go? Well, okay, that's a return path. That's for coming down the mountain. Graveler. part rock, right? Rock is weak to ground. Yeah. Which isn't super intuitive, but... You know, I already think the split between... Oh, you know what? Cut and slash are not going to do anything to you, so I'll just dig again. Oh, okay. Good thing. Trainers live to seek stronger opponents. Alright, what you got? Parasect. I was looking into Parasect. Apparently Parasect is pretty good in later games. But, right now, it has the problem of not learning any good bug moves. I looked into using it for, the next game, but it's like it doesn't learn any good moves, so I'm like, I don't know. Ow. Okay, here we go. I forgot what I was saying before. Good training is Dugong. Changed? Yes. Maybe I'll remember when I'm out of battle. Oh yeah, ground and rock. It's like, I guess the idea... Like, I already think the distinction between ground and rock is a little blurry. It's like, okay, why is Sand Slash pure ground, but Graveler is ground rock? Why not just pure rock or pure ground? Or why is Sand Slash not rock, or part rock, part ground? Level 45. Chansey. Yeah, I want to go back to Rutger. Rutger needs experience. But I guess the idea with rock being weak to ground is that ground basically is just... Wow. I thought you were supposed to have a lot of HP, Chansey. Oh, so strong. By fighting tough battles, you get stronger. So ground is basically just a big rock. So how do you beat a rock? With an even bigger rock. I think that's the idea. Excuse me. And that's the burp. So where to push that? Push that over there. No more room. Too bad. Yeah, I gotta push it in here. Yeah, that should work. Did I come from this ladder? When you get through here, you can go meet the Elite Four. But like this floor, or you mean the entire road? Charmelon. I would like to be able to do this in one go, so I don't have to redo the boulder pushing on the way back up. But the bright side is, even if I do have to do that, I don't have to fight the trainers again. So, my controller again. What are you doing? Hang on. There we go. Lapras. So it would be super annoying to have to go through this place again. And have to push all the puzzles, you know, do all the puzzles again. But I won't have to fight the trainers, so it wouldn't be the worst thing. Licky tongue. Let's get some metronome action going. Maybe I can get a fighting move. That'd be funny. Conversion. Software version 7.0. Converted type to enemy licky tongues. You already were. Oh, great. Wrap. And it missed. Conversion again? What are the odds? No, seriously, what are the odds? Alright, enough of that. Mega Punch. Doll. Missed. Okay, that makes sense. You did Defense Curl. Thunderbolt. Yeah, you can't curl away that pain, can you? You can try, but it won't work. No! Unbelievable! I can beat you when it comes to knowledge about Pokemon. Yeah, well, that's not hard. Oh, 130? Wow. That was the right potion to use there. Another annoying thing about if I have to leave here is that... Okay. Wasn't expecting you to be in Victory Road. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, the annoying thing about... Another annoying thing about if I have to leave is I don't have Fly. So I'll have to go all the way back on foot with no bike because I missed the bike. I found out where to get it, so... You know... Theoretically, you know... I was gonna say hypothetically. No, theoretically, that was the right word. Dude! So theoretically, I should be able to find it in yellow. I really don't know how identical yellow is to blue, but I imagine it's, you know, yellow is ostensibly the third version, even if it is more geared to be more like the anime. It's still basically, you know, red and blue, so... Even though in Japan, the third version was blue, because they had red and green, and then blue, and then we got red and blue. I don't know why it worked out like that, but that's what they did. Okay, yeah, I thought that was gonna knock you out, and, oh well. I'm just glad I didn't die. Sorry, Moltres. Maybe in another game I'll catch you, maybe in yellow. But yellow, you know, yellow's the same region. I can't see why the flow of it would be different. I also can't see how it would be different because, like, the paths are pretty cut and dry. No rough items, okay. Alright, time to push the boulder all the way over here. With the rappel on. kind of want to see how long I would, like, just, oh, I'll go until I get another encounter. Yeah, if I do that, it's going to be one more step away. So just put it on now and just not get the encounter. And don't push it against this wall, because then I can't push it south. It's a good time to take a drink of water. There's the corner. But don't push it down yet. Push it against this wall. Now down. And now there's space for me to wedge here between a rock and a hard place. Let me push against that wall. And then that wall. And there we go. It's a long way to go for a boulder. It's not just a boulder. It's a strength puzzle. Onix! Another Pokemon I looked at and went, oh, you learn good moves. In later games. It would have been a fitting party member, though. I thought it would have been cool to have a party that's, like, based on the anime. So, like use Pokemon I remember there being in the anime with, like, you know, like I know Ash had a Butterfree. And, you know, the Onix would be Brock's. But, yeah, I don't know what I don't know what I want to commit to an Onix. I could probably get away with it. I'm apparently going to use one of the worst Pokemon in the game, so I bet I could do Onix as well, but only the chosen can pass here. Yeah, I don't think I like Onix enough to take up one of my slots. Jeez, speaking of taking up the screen. Like, I know it's only, like, that corner of the screen. Like, there's still so much other space on the screen that is not that Pokemon. But man, does he take up so much of the space he's allowed to take up. Crabhammer. Ow. How about Dig? Ah, no! Dang it. 44, 44, 44, 45, 45. You know, it's even better than 44. 45. Quick attack. Is about to use Tentacruel. Oh, I guess you're part poison. I keep forgetting that. So maybe grass wasn't the brightest idea. But I'm doing it anyway. You're wasting your turn. I feel like poison might also be one of those... I think poison is one of those other types that, like, you know, like bug, it just... It could be good, but it just doesn't learn any good moves in this generation. Or at least no good moves of its type. I can't say it doesn't learn any good moves, but no good moves of its type. And I feel like that's a power creep thing. I don't feel like that's the fault of the game designers or of the, you know, the type itself. Even though technically the fault of the type itself would technically be a fault of the game developers, but you know what I'm trying to say. I don't think poison or bug are inherently bad types because they don't have powerful 80 damage moves. Because A, they can learn other types of moves that could also be strong. And B, it's not the design intent. Clearly. I don't think Bug or Poison were meant to be strong. I think they were meant to be, you know, more of status types. I don't believe it! Yeah, well, neither could the guy downstairs. All trainers here are headed to the Pokemon League. Be careful. Well, I was gonna say, like, imagine if there was an item that could revive a knocked out Pokemon and heal any status condition. Getting knocked out kind of cures you of your status conditions anyway. It just means empty health bar. So, if you had, you know, theoretically, if you had a knocked out Pokemon, a max revive is your heal all status conditions. But yeah, I mean, obviously, Poison, that's damage over time. And I think the intent with Bug is to, well, you know, leech life. Like, it's like one move that Pokemon, the one Bug move Pokemon learn in this game. Leech life. I'll show you just how good you are. Why does that sound like a good thing? Why does it sound like she's about to do me a favor? It's like, hey, you're better than you think you are. Let me show you. Oh, Razor Leaf. Oh, missed. Super effective because apparently super effective takes priority. Well, I guess grass doesn't resist ground. So I guess that's the thing. I am, however, going to switch. I'm running out of PP on Dig. So, Earthquake. Yeah. It's about to use Victory Bell. You know what else I have? Ice Beam. Oh. Oh, you froze! Dang well used nearly every one of Wendy's moves. I'm furious! You showed me just how good I was. Did I go the right way? Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, great, now we're pushing rocks down pits. Alright, let me talk to this guy. Oh, we're here. Where do I push this? Well, definitely not this way. That would be the wrong way. So it's gotta be the other way. Other way! Imbeciles. But I would really like to know where I'm going before. Oh, okay, just all the way west. Alright. So, how's your day? I've been kind of tired today. Didn't really do much. Played a little bit of Pikmin. I want to say I'm like on the final area, but like, no, I think I have one more area to go in Pikmin. Oh, it's the door. Yeah, I'm out. Woo, sunlight. If this isn't the end of the road, then please at least be a Pokemon Center. What is this, a maze of statues? Are these graves? Indigo Plateau, the ultimate goal of trainers, the Pokemon League HQ. Why do they all say this? Why does this feel like a screen in a ROM hack where the hacker was just screwing around with stuff and they forgot to delete it? Yo, champion making. At Pokemon League, you have to face the Elite Four in succession. If you lose, you have to start all the way over again. This is it. Go for it. Alright, I tried my best to distribute the experience on Victory Road to level up people who need it leveling up. 44, 44, 44, 44, 45, 46. And I'm glad that Wendy is still the highest level, because honestly, I feel like she's been the star player. She is really good. You know, knock on wood and stuff, that she'll continue pulling through, but... honestly, I know I was saying, like, oh, I don't want to use, like, my Carbos and stuff, unless I lose to the Elite Four. I got 9 rare candies. That's enough for everyone to have 2. Well, almost everyone to have 2. Wendy can be the one to just get 1 because she's the highest level. I don't know if 2 levels on everyone would really make a difference. I mean, be 46, 46, 46, 46, 46, 47. I don't know if I really need that. Also, I feel like, they're I'm expecting every party member to contribute, but I feel like if I'm gonna end up leaning on someone and I lose, you know, taking that loss and thinking like, oh, okay, if this Pokemon was stronger, I can probably win. That would be a good thing to save my rare candy for, you know. I think you get what I mean. You know, distributing them evenly might not go as well as if I just wait to know who is gonna do the best. Why do you sell Pokeballs here? This is the end of the road. Full restore. Honestly, yes. Because that's status and health, right? Max Potion, Full Heal, Revive, Max... Thought it was Max Revive for a moment. And I was about to be surprised because I don't think they ever let you buy Max Revives. I think that's good enough. Just looking around, just what else is there, just to make sure. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm always scared of the Elite Four. Except when I was playing Violet, because I already kicked the Elite Four's butt in Scarlet. I don't think I did as well in Violet, honestly. So maybe I should have been scared, but... Alright. Nothing to it but to do it. Are you water? Can I read sign? Hello? Please? Alright, no, not Dub. I will lead with Aquila, because he's an all-rounder. I know what water is weak to. Welcome to Pokemon League. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. I'm picturing someone by the name of Lorelei, and they don't look like they're an ice trainer. I don't know if that's her, but freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Ha 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 ha! Are you ready? No, hang on. Let me check my chart real quick because I just want to see. Yeah, okay. Aquila was the right choice. He resists ice. Okay. So not who I excuse me. Okay, no, that is not who I was picturing as Lorelei. Also, what is the pun with her name? What does Lorelei got to do with ice? It's in a Dugong. 54! See, that scares me because I know the champion is usually like 5 levels higher than the Elite Four. So... discomfort. Okay. Yep, you're sleeping now. This would be a cool time to have Dream Eater. Which there's another Pokemon I was looking into. It was like, okay, so I can't trade to evolve a Haunter into Gengar. So what if I just had a just a Haunter? Also forgetting that the game still has the glitch where Psychic are resistant to Ghost and super effective against it instead of the other way around, like it's supposed to. But also its only good Ghost move is Dream Eater, and Dream Eater only works if they're asleep. Bringing out the big guns. And by that I mean I'm putting away my guns. That would have been a great time for a critical hit. I can't believe you got potions and you got your Dugong resting. You're rude. It's about to use Cloyster. 53, that's a little more comfortable. But I don't know, did the first generation do the thing where, like, if they're, you know, X amount of levels above you, then they just have straight up damage reduction? Because I don't know that that's a system yet. So maybe I don't have to be worried about being under-leveled. Can you stop, please? Can you stop, please? Level up, yay! It's about to use Slow Burn. You know, Chozo goes stone, totally slow burn. Okay, how about a Mega Punch then? Fine, I'll just stick to Thunderbolt. Oh, yeah, there we go. Critical hit. Your stat changes didn't mean anything. Cool. I was about to use Jinx. Yes. So that... I don't know if it's pure ice, but it's not pot water. I'm pretty sure. So, good time for, Flamethrower. Yeah, critical hit. Good job, Suzuka. It's about to use Lapras. Back to being part water. Okay. Oh no, maybe Joe Ride's not a good idea. What did the odds she'll lead with an ice move though? I mean, I guess it's the Elite Four, so they're probably programmed to do that. If she has Ice Beam, she will probably use it. Or Blizzard. It's okay, I got revives. I got potions. I got lots of potions. Critical hit as well. Okay, that is fine. Kirby, you're also dying. I shouldn't say dying, because I know they don't die. They're knocked out. They're KO'd. Hydro Pump. Stop. I don't like the look of that. Stop! I don't like the look of this. Not going good now. This is only the first person. Yeah, I'm already confused. Or did you forget? Are you the one who's confused now? I think Wendy is weak to ice because she's part ground, so I don't know that that's a good idea. Yeah, Suzuka's fire, so water. Oh, come on. Too bad that wasn't a move with recoil. Confused no more! We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. How dare you? You're better than I thought. Go on ahead. You only got a taste of Pokemon League power. I also got a taste of Doritos in my mouth. I don't know where that taste is coming from. Alright. I didn't buy more revives. I mean, at least I can... I'm sure I can fly directly to the Pokemon League. I'm pretty sure that's always been a thing. Because that's technically a Pokemon Center. So if I lose because I ran out of revives, I can fly away and get more. Okay, you're definitely rocks. I'm leading with Aquila. I'm Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon can become stronger. I've weight trained with my Pokemon. Blue, we will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! Hey, you can't say that. This is a children's game. Bruno wants to fight. Level 53 Onix. So you're not... at least not leading with a Pokemon stronger than Lorelei. Is that how the Elite Four is? Like, they're all generally the same level, and then you get to the champion who's higher level? I'm too used to Elite Fours where you can fight them in any order, so to me that sounds right. But, you know, if there's gonna be someone later in, you know, just, you know, you have Elite Four member 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4. So it's, by all means, they have the right to make 2, 3, and 4 higher level than 1. Yeah, oh, okay, well, you know, close enough. Thunder Punch. Uh-oh! Forgot you can learn that. Those are, honestly, those are some of my favorite TMs. Like Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, Ice Punch. It's just punch, but it's elemental. For no reason other than, type coverage. It's cool. I guess a Water Gun to finish you off. strength is running out of PP. Thanks, Lorelei. Bruno's about to use Hitmonlee. Ooh. How do you like Water Gun? Haha! Oh, oh, that would have hurt if it hit. Level 46. He's about to use Onyx. We change? No. No, not a second one. So anyway, 4 times weak to the strongest water move in the game. At least I think it's the strongest water move. Machamp. Full-on Machamp. And he's almost level 60. Oh, gosh. Okay. Stop. Oh, you got hit with recoil. Okay, well, thanks. Thanks for recoil. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for recoil. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Did I just sweep him with Aquila? Why? How could I lose? Don't you know type advantages? My job is done. Go face your next challenge. I'm honestly, I am gonna just save right here. I'm not gonna reset. I promise not to reset if I lose. I'm sure you could do that. Like if I lose to the next Elite Four guy, I could just reset and my save would pick me back up right here. I promise not to do that. Or not to turn it off intentionally. Because honestly, it would go better for me if I lose, because then I come back a few levels stronger. You know, I get to fight the people I just fought again, and get probably that same amount of experience again, so... Like, anytime I lose to the Elite Four, that's just more training. And I'll save again. Because that way, if something happens and I do have to load my save, you know, if the game crashes again... Really? Are you Ghost? In the game that doesn't have any ghosts except for the one line? 150 Pokemon and only 3 of them are ghosts? And they're all connected to each other? And you put a ghost Elite Four trainer member? Who would be the best to fight ghosts? I guess probably person with the best special. Really, ghosts? Really? I am Agatha of the Elite Four. Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's wrong. Pokemon are for fighting. Blue, I'll show you how a real trainer fights. With only the same Pokemon in the same line. Gengar. Okay, so they are getting stronger. Because now she's starting with a level 56 Pokemon, which makes me scared of what she has behind this guy. Oh boy. Also, I notice it's faster than me, which is also not good. Oh, I was doing the same thing. I like how his missed for the first 2, and then mine immediately landed. Dream Eater. But I'm not asleep! Stupid! Mine also immediately wore off, which is cool. Should've seen that coming. Confused no more! Dream Eater! You're stupid! Now you're stupid and burned. Okay, Okay, I don't have to hit you this turn. I just need you to not heal from a potion. Oh, never mind. Okay, the burn wasn't enough. Confuse Ray. Already confused. Hurt by your burn. Knocked out. It's weird. I'm pretty sure in the other games, status effects only damage you at the end of the phase. So, like, you know, Pokemon 1 attacks, Pokemon 2 attacks, and then status does damage. So it's actually kind of cool that it happened at the end of Gengar's turn, so it got knocked out before I even needed to do anything. He's about to use Golbat. Will I change? Yeah, I guess. No, wait, no. I was gonna say, oh yeah, Rutger. Ground? No. Poison flying. Flying is immune to ground. I'm trying to remember what else poison is weak to. Well, I know what else flying is weak to. Yeah, there we go. But it failed. Okay, then pound. Again, I failed to see potions coming. I probably could have got him with Mega Punch. I should have done that. Yeah, put your sideways tongue back in your mouth. 47. See, now that I know, like, what type of, you know, what type of Pokemon I'm going to be up against, you know, water, and now at least one flying, now I don't mind Kirby gaining so much experience. Now is like one of those moments where, like, okay, maybe Kirby could stand to have 3 rare candies, so that Thunderbolt hits super hard, and I can get efficient use out of the PP. Okay, so I know that Gengar had Confuse Ray, Confuse Ray and Dream Eater. So Haunter will probably also have Confuse Ray and Dream Eater, because it's basically the same move pool. And probably Lick, but we didn't see Gengar Lick. I swear, Lick only exists. I was gonna say Lick only exists because of Gengar. Gengar doesn't have his tongue out. Does he? So I don't know why Lick exists and why it's a ghost-type move. Wait, no it's not. Because its only ghost-type move is Dream Eater. And I get why Dream Eater is a ghost move, because Dark doesn't exist yet. Critical hit. Thank you, Suzuka. It's about to use Arbok. See, there are so few ghosts in this game that she has to use Poison type to supplement her moveset. Which I guess kind of makes sense. They're still deathly. Now I can switch to Rutger and use Ground. Screech. It's my favorite Saved by the Bell character. I feel like I said that in the first stream, but now I'm saying it here at the Elite Four. I am nothing if not consistent. Sometimes. So, consistently forgetting they got potions. How about Slash? You like Slash? Now what next? You're gonna have a Ghastly? Wouldn't that be funny? A level 56 Ghastly. Why do I feel like Gengar's part poison? Fully paralyzed. Nightshade. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Please let me use ground. Please let me get this move off. That might have actually been an adequate moment for a full restore. But I got 56 of these. Or 36. Sorry. I just noticed how with that effect, please. With that effect, the top of the screen doesn't wiggle. Yes. Okay. See, now if I lose, I've at least learned Gengar's part poison. I have that with me now. I have the experience of, I remember that time I was in the Elite Four and I used ground on Gengar and I almost went for a normal move. That would have also been a lesson. Let's just do another, yeah. I didn't remember potions, but I figured, but what do you mean, Dig Mist? I love how you have Dream Eater, but you don't have a way of putting me to sleep. See, in a hypothetical playthrough, I had, with the hypothetical team I had in Yellow, I would have had Paris and, Haunter, you know, 2 Pokemon I was looking at possibly having in the next playthrough that I decided I won't have, but if I had them together, Paris could put them to sleep, and then I switch out to Haunter, and then Dream Eater. Oh, you're something special, child. You win. I see what the old Duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child. See, sometimes I remember what types are good against what, because I remember certain situations in Elite Four fights I've had. Or not necessarily Elite Four, just sometimes gym leaders. You know, sometimes I remember, like, oh yeah, I remember that time I used this against that gym leader. Like, I remember... how I remember Dark is weak to fighting is because I used I think it was a Sock. Or no, it was Throw. In Black and White against that Dark gym leader. Or Elite Four member. Wait, do I have to status? Everyone's status good? Okay. So kind of from then on, I just remembered, like, oh yeah, I used... Where are we going? That was only 3, wasn't it? Unless Elite Four is counting the champion in this game? I heard about you, Blue. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. Okay. You know that dragons are mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. If they're hard to catch, how come there's a game corner that'll just give me a Dratini if I get enough money? Or chips, or whatever. They're virtually indestructible, unless you know Ice Beam or Blizzard. Smile. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me, Blue. Gyarados. Water flying. Kirby, don't die to the first hit, please. Dragon Rage. Hello, Ethereal Sapphire. You missed the first 3 Elite Four members. Okay. Dragon Rage again. How are you, by the way? I am tense, because I'm on the 4th Elite Four. Ooh, got the paralysis. And I got you with the Thunderbolt before you could potion. Yes! You're good, that's good. Suzuka gained some experience from that, that's good. Dragonair. It's like a billionaire, but with dragons. I don't know why I'm picturing Dragonair being like part water. I'm gonna have Aquila try for this. Because I am a little traumatized by the not great time I had with the Elite Four in Black 2, where they had dragons, and I'm like, oh, I know, I'll just do this. And then they had, like, Flamethrower and stuff, and Earthquake. So I'm like, okay, just because they're dragon doesn't mean I can immediately nuke them with ice and just survive from that. They have scarier moves other than just dragon-type moves. Okay. Agility. Speed greatly rose. It greatly rose. Spoonerisms. Blizzard. And now your speed means nothing. A potion would have probably been a good idea. Lance is about to use Dragonair. Wouldn't it be funny if this goes exactly the same? Like it just starts with a speed raise? Or I can get a Krugel hit and let it not do anything. That's fun too. Level 47, great. He's about to use Aerodactyl. Is Aerodactyl ground? Or like rock? I don't know what would be the best course of action. Like I genuinely don't know what type Aerodactyl is, and I'm not gonna look it up because that's not cheating. I would do that normally, but for the sake of this, I'm not gonna. It's more exciting that way. What if it is ground? Is it a fossil Pokemon? Because funnily enough, I keep mentioning Chiptide in his Pokemon videos. He uploaded one today, and it's about why are fossil Pokemon ground type? I haven't watched it yet, but wouldn't it be funny if that ends up helping me 4 times super effective hit an Elite Four member's Pokemon? But that's if Aerodactyl is indeed a fossil, like I'm assuming. Hyper Beam. Okay. Okay, it is super effective. It's just not gonna nuke it. Okay. Must recharge. Okay. Oh! Ooh! Yes! Mega Punch! I don't always get freezes with my ice moves, but when I do, it's amazing. Dragon Knight. I will stand my ground. Please do not immediately get one-shotted. Barrier, okay. Those your physical defenses. But, I got Ice Beam. I don't know if you noticed. Also, I don't know that barriers... Okay, it does continue to increase your defenses. I didn't know if it was like light screen or something. Okay, super effective. It looked like it did over half its health. Barrier again. Are you okay? Do you not have other moves? Are you gonna be okay? No, you're not, because I'm hitting you with Ice Beam. And it's knocking you out. Okay. Okay. Lance defeated. That's it. I hate to admit it, but you're a Pokemon Master. Well, don't call me Master yet. I still gotta beat the champion. I still can't believe my dragons lost to you, Blue. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or, you would have been, but you have one more challenge ahead. You have to face another trainer. His name is John Cena! No, it's Red. He beat the Elite Four before you. He is the real Pokemon League champion. So that's a plot twist, and I already knew it was gonna happen. But seeing it happen in game, I can appreciate the full context of it. It's not just surprise, the champion of this region is your rival. It's surprise, the Elite Four is actually Elite 5. Because, like, we all know that, having played other Pokemon games. Because that's how it always is. You do the Elite Four, and then there's the champion. I never considered that in this first game, they're called the Elite Four because they want you to think there's only 4 of them. But then the plot twist happens that you have to also fight anyone who has beaten them, which just happens to be your rival. Did I save? I'm gonna save again just to make sure. Okay. Everyone is healed up. I don't have a lot of ether to go around. I forget if elixir or ether, I forget which one restores all PP and which one does it to all, which one does one move and which does it to all. Excuse me. So I'm just not going to use that until I know I need it. So you can kind of see who I ended up leaning on here. Joyride did not get to shine that much, which is unfortunate, but I had my fun with him with Hyper Beam. I'm not gonna be mad if he doesn't get a good opportunity to fight against the champion. I don't remember all the Pokemon he has, but assuming it's the same Pokemon we fought him with, or that he fought us with at the start of Victory Road. But also, that's another funny thing. We fight him before and after Victory Road. Isn't that funny? It's like bookending or something. So yeah, Joyride got a good time to shine. So we got Redgar and Suzuka at 45, Kayla at 47, Kirby at 47, and Wendy at 46. So much for her being the star player, huh? Which almost makes me want to lead with her, but I don't really have a good way of knowing what... I mean, I could look it up, that's my good way of knowing, but I don't remember what Pokemon he's going to start with. So I know he's got his grass starter. He's got Arcanine. He's got a Gyarados, right? So I think maybe I'll start with Kirby. Just in case he starts with some... Again, I know I saved. I'm gonna save again. I feel comfortable every time I save. Hey! I was looking forward to seeing you, Blue. My rivals should be strong to keep me sharp. While working on Pokedex, I looked all over for powerful Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. Blue, do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I am the most powerful trainer in the world. For this region. Pidgeot. It's glowing. Sky Attack. Owie. Come on. Mirror move. Thunderbolt. No. Kirby, no. I was about to use Alakazam. Psybeam. Stop. Critical hit. Oh, come on. Hyper Potion should do it, right? Psychic again. That's a different move. Stop. How about Confuse, right? I'm learning to dislike Alakazam because of Recover. Okay, I was banking on you being too confused. Dang it. I'm gonna need that for Bulbasaur. Or Venusaur. Summon this confusion. Then I surf. I was hoping your health bar would go down lower than that. It's confused. Psychic. Oh no, am I gonna get beat by a stupid Alakazam? That's fine. Come on, Joyride. Come on, Joyride. Confused no more. That took like nothing. I have 2 max revives. Honestly, I'm gonna need both Aquila and Suzuka. This Alakazam is really not doing me any favors here. Can he be poisoned and badly poisoned? Didn't affect. Okay, I'm not gonna waste more moves trying to find out. Oh shoot, wait, Psychic is super effective on poison. No, it's gonna one-shot her. No! Ah, I'm gonna lose because of Alakazam. I am totally gonna lose because of Alakazam. I'm kinda mad. This Alakazam is stupid. This is ridiculous. I have 6 HP left to my name. I don't suppose you're gonna go for, like, Recover or something, are you? Thanks. Thanks, Metronome. You're really coming in clutch there. And hit by recoil. Oh, do I not give up money if I lose to Elite Four? Well, that's nice. I don't even know if going to buy items would help. I'm kind of mad. That Alakazam is bullcrap. What are my options? I mean, I'm just trying to think, like, which intermission did I use earlier? Wait, no, I didn't go to intermission earlier. No, wait, yes, I did. My controller, which one did I hit? I don't remember. We're going to 2. Like, Bug is my only option for super effective. I'm looking up Alakazam's stats because I'm mad. I'm cheating now. I'm looking it up. Its physical defense is supposedly low, but it's also like 10 levels higher than me. Almost 20. Because what was it, like level 60 something? The best I could do was just go through the Elite Four again and hope I level up enough to do better. To literally do any better than getting swept by Alakazam. How am I doing on items? I think I want to go, as much as I hate going to the PC and switching out my Pokemon just to fly around. I don't hate it that much, but like, I'd like to not do it again. Hey, wait a minute. I just realized if my bag is full and my PC is full, I can't do anything with items. I mean, I guess I could sell my Pokeballs, because I'm certainly not using them. Fly, right. I don't know if Fuchsia City was the right place to go, but, too late. I'm a piece of broccoli right now. Because I'm steaming. Freaking Alakazam. Alakazam with Recover! Oh, well, it's break time now. I would have won by now, but when is the Alakazam? Oh, this is super potion as well. And that's the best I could do on the money I have. Oh, wait. I wanted to sell Pokeballs. Excuse me. Now I can go to the Pokemon Center and... Excuse me. Switch around items. I'm gonna use my Carboses and my Zincs and my HP ups. All that jazz. No, not... Well, okay, yeah, bills. Deposit. Ikaros. Withdraw. Wendy. Now there's a dance to do with this computer because I will withdraw HP up. Oops. All the HP ups. And then I will deposit a TM. Oh, I guess I could have also withdrew my Carbos. My Carboses. Sure, yeah. And that would have freed up space on my PC. I mean, here's the elixir I wanted. I'll try to remember to grab it later. Iron. Deposit. TM. Withdraw. Calcium. Deposit. No, not super potions. TM. Can I do 2? Did I free up enough space to do 2? Yes. Can I do the super repels? No room left. I'd free up iron, calcium, carbos. Oh, I guess that's it, isn't it? Because there's only the four stats and then HP. I can take a full restore. Because I have those on my back. Oh, there's protein. Can't wait for this to be better. Okay, now here's the problem. I don't know what does what. Also, I'll save. I'm gonna solidify my defeat. I don't remember if I saved earlier. Maybe I saved earlier, but... yeah, now my defeat is set in stone. So obviously, HP up makes HP go up. I don't know if these count towards, like, your... EVs or IVs, whichever it is. I think it's EV, where you can only have so many EVs total among all your stats. You can only improve them by so much using these items in total. I think HP counts towards that, and then iron, calcium, protein, carbos. Let me pull carbos down here. Where are you at? Oh, you're right there. Okay. I don't know what these do. I don't know if it's going to say what they do until I use them. So I'm just going to real quick... I'll go back to intermission while I do this. Going to look up what each one does. Carbos increases speed. Okay. Oh, gotta be back. Click back into the game. I'm gonna sort these by basically attack, defense, special, and speed. Because to me, that's how it goes. Okay, and then protein, which I only have one of, so I better make it count. Attack. Makes sense. So then either iron or calcium is... I mean, one's obviously special, one is defense. I'm gonna say iron is defense. Yeah, iron is defense. So that just leaves calcium to be special. So, HP up, protein, iron, calcium, carbos. Okay. Put my keyboard away. Alakazam. Maybe that's why that one psychic guy was mad about it. Not because he wasn't actually mad that it was stealing his likeness. No, he was mad because he got this far in the game and he lost to the Alakazam. Okay, well, I don't think I have enough of these for this to really make that much of a difference in terms of, like, limitations here. So... they're all doing pretty good on HP. Yeah, okay, 108. I'm just gonna check special. 102. Not... 77, yeah, those figures. Actually, maybe... I'm trying to figure out who do I want to try to last the longest against Alakazam. Who do I think is the best chance of countering him? And I guess it has to be whoever has the most special and HP to be able to resist the, you know, the psychic moves. Wait, psychic's not special. Is it? No, it is. Okay. Then I guess in my whole, like, you know, remembering which types are physical and which types are special based on Dragon's weaknesses and resistances. I remembered Dark, but I forgot Psychic. So, yeah, so I want... I mean, I guess Suzuka is probably going to be my highest special, but her HP is not as good as Kirby's or Wendy's. 111, though. But I'm also thinking Alakazam doesn't have good physical defense, so I should be hitting him with physical moves. So it's 190. It's basically that. This is 80. And they both know Mega Punch. I mean, like I said earlier, I was leaning heavily on Kirby because of Thunder. So giving Kirby extra... There's my alarm going off again, just reminding me. I'm leaning on Thunderbolt, so a couple of extra levels, you know, a bit extra power towards Kirby, as opposed to anyone else, would be nice, because of, you know, getting more use out of Thunder. Getting it stronger, so I have to use it less times, ideally. You know, hypothetically, instead of knocking someone out in 2 shots, ideally we would do 1 shot, and, you know, have our usage. But also, you know, HP up. But Nidoqueen is stronger. Like her special, like she's not gonna take the hits as well. What am I saying? She's part poison. She's gonna be weak to Psychic. It's gotta go to Kirby. I'll give 2 to Kirby. And I'm sure that people would say, like, oh, you gotta bolster the ones who are already high. not try to bring everyone up to equal. But I want to give some to Suzuka because she is also high in special. So she could be a good backup option if Kirby gets, you know, knocked out with a critical hit or something. Her offenses aren't great physically, which I would more blame on quick attack than I would on her actual stats. But I don't know. Well, okay, here's the thing. I already know how the fight is going to go down. I've already seen it happen. Suzuka does not do a lot of damage against Alakazam, but Alakazam does a lot of damage to Suzuka. So should she be a backup plan? Not really. I think I do want to just give these all to Kirby. I don't know if HP up goes up by a certain amount or if it's percentage. I guess I can see. Okay, it's percentage because it went up by 5 before and then it went up by 6 there. I think. So, okay. Alright, now... I guess it doesn't really matter who I give defense to, like... Because here's the thing, I'm mainly concerned with beating, you know, getting past Alakazam. Everything else went fine. I'm gonna give the one protein to Kirby, because again, that's who I'm gonna be banking on to beat Alakazam. To beat him with Mega Punch, possibly. So then we have defense, which I don't know, I could spread those around, I guess. Defense, special, and speed. Guess I'll look at my stats again. 86, 77, 79, 104, 113, 86. I mean, you gotta build on who's the strongest. So however, Aquila is an all-rounder, so I would like to give some to him as well. I would also like to stop sniffling into the microphone. That would be cool. So iron for defenses, and calcium for special. Make sure Suzuka's not left out of that. Because here's the thing, I don't know how well the Pokemon past Alakazam are gonna do. I don't know if Alakazam really is a wall, or if I'm genuinely just under-leveled. It could be either. And irons, I don't really... I don't know. I'll give one to Wendy. give 1 to Rutger. I'll give 1 to Aquila. Okay. Now, you've got 9 rare candies to give out. We already know who our star players are in this situation. So I'm sorry, Rutger. I'm sorry, Joyride. And I'll give some to Wendy because of Ice Beam. Okay, so that is all the bolstering I can do. I'm pretty sure. I could put some repels on. Alright. So when I come back from break, Jesus, that was 17, but almost 20 minutes of that. Sorry, I bumped the mic. When we come back, we'll try again. Alright. Here we go. Round 2. Welcome to Pokemon League. I'm pretending like I never met you. Why are you on the ground in a business suit? Why are you sitting on the ground when you're wearing a business suit? Oh, they don't get healed when their HP goes up. Well, that's too bad. And then comes a giant fist! Oh yeah, I forgot I wanted to get out Mega Kick. And replace Mega Punch with Mega Kick since it's more powerful. It would give me a better chance of one-shotting the frickin'... No, I don't think I stand a chance of one-shotting it, but... You know, do better against Alakazam. You know, more physical damage. Physical damage, the likes of which it is not equipped to resist. Oh, come on! Yeah, go ahead and withdraw. It didn't help before. It won't help now. Da-na-na-na. It's about to use Jinx. Jeez, what a long cry. And she's gone. Her cry lasted longer than her time in battle. I was about to use Lapras. Honestly, I do feel like attempting the Elite Four repeatedly is better than grinding. I mean, I guess it depends. If you're okay with grinding, sure, go ahead and go do that. Ow, body slam. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna potion. For me, I feel like attempting the Elite Four is better, because again, it's good experience. Because they're trainers. They're trainers that you can keep fighting until you win. So, you know, worst case scenario, you lose again, and apparently in this game, you don't lose money when you lose to the Pokemon League. At least I don't think I did. Also, did she give me less rewards? I think her rewards were lower this time. That's fine. But, you know, they're trainers that you can keep fighting to get this, like, I think, same amount of experience that you were getting before. And, like, worst case scenario, you lose again. Best case scenario, you win. So it's kind of not grinding in a way. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. The regular training people of Pokemon can become stronger. I'm going to training with my Pokemon. Blue, you grow down with superior power. Hooah! Ornux. Dandelion. Why the spooky Team Rocket music playing in here? I didn't even notice. Wow. I guess it is 4 times weak to grass, but still, wow. Thunder Punch. I resist. Also, your special is terrible. I really wonder how much a stat's height matters in terms of its, like, it's probably an obvious answer to anyone who knows how damage is calculated. Trying to learn Slam. Oh, right, I can't check what Slam does. No thanks. But I don't understand how damage is calculated. So I don't... Oh, Mega Kick. Oh, come on! Well, I can't bring Kirby out because he's, normal. I don't know which is better. Having... I mean, obviously having a high attack power, having a high attack stat is good. But is it better to have 20 attack and use a physical move that has 100 power, or is it better to have I guess I'll stick as one. Or is it better to have 100 attack and use a move that has 20 power? Because apparently the thing with Hitmonchan is that it can learn moves that do several hundred damage. Or not several hundred. You know, it's like 75 to 100. But its special is terrible. And obviously, it could take better advantage of those moves if it, you know, had a better special. But is it really that detrimental to have a low special and then use an elemental move? Well, I say elemental, you know what I mean. Special move. Because, you know, there's also same type of, or not same type of tech bonus. There's also type effectiveness to consider. So, if you have a low special, but you hit someone with a 75 power fire move, and they're grass, are they gonna take that much damage, or is it not gonna be a lot of damage because your special sucks? Okay, so it's you again. Bring them back just in case. I feel a little bad leaving Rucker out of the earlier level ups because I remembered, like, oh yeah, Gengar. It's good against Gengar. I mean, Wendy is too. I guess I could lead with Wendy instead. Yeah, just gonna forget about how I lost. I'm the great great prodigy child who never lost a battle. Never ever. Not at all. Especially not to Alakazam. Oh, okay. So that's how it's gonna be. Yeah, keep using Haze. See how good it is. It would be pretty detrimental to me if I cared about setup. Well, it wouldn't be that detrimental if it's used it 3 times in a row. But this is Gen 1. Setup means very little. Okay. That also means very little. It's about to use Gengar. But which one? Confused, right? Okay, not good. Well, Lappet can't be good for the patient. Can you just commit, please? Confused no more! Haha! Yep, Super Potion figures. Slash. You know, also figures. Beat you with. Oh, okay, another super potion. Get another crit with Slash. I swear, it's like every time. Sandslash doesn't even have good speed, and he gets crits all the time with Slash. It's awesome. Like I said, I do enjoy critical hits being tied to speed because that means I get them all the time, even on Pokemon who don't have very good speed. Especially Gengar. Well, which one? Oh, Nightshade. Kablam. Bye, Gengar. I'm surprised Rutger hasn't leveled up yet. Toxic, okay. That's not good for Rutger. Badly poisoned. Good. No level up, huh? Maybe it's not a good grinding spot. But you do keep getting money, even if it's reduced prices, which I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, see what the old Duff has to see with you. Long job. Which, one thing I do hate about losing to the Elite Four is my items are still used up. And I hate that in Soulsborne games, too. I hate that those games are like, you use your items against a boss, and then you die to the boss. Too bad, your items are gone. I remember a very particular instance where I was using items because the boss, I read a guide and it said the boss was weak to them, and I started running out. Actually, I think I did run out. So I had to fight the boss without the items. Which I know, get good, but still, like, I think it is kind of bullcrap to just have items that you can't get more of just permanently used up. So anyway, you're dragon, so I will drag out Aquila. Let's start with Aquila. I've heard about you, Blue, but I've never seen you before because you've never lost here, not to an Alakazam. Oh. Right, Gyarados. Blizzard still hurts, right? Not really. Ha-ha! And Hyper Beam is the one where they gotta take a turn to charge after, right? So, free switch? Oh, I guess not. Well. I was about to use Dragonair. Ew. Oh. What? Oh. Duh. Why am I thinking it's water flying again? Yeah, I don't really care if your speed keeps going up as long as your agility remains the same. And then comes a giant fist! No, not the second one! Be funny if this crits. Nice. Also nice. It's about to use Aerodactyl. I forget how this worked out. It is weak to ice? Yes. Yes. Oh. Oh. Oh, very much. Yes. Nice. I was about to use Dragonite. It's a dragon and a knight. I wonder what his strategy is supposed to be. Like, is he raising his speed because he's trying to get higher chances of critical hits? Or is critical hits only go off of your base speed and not your raised speed? Well, anyway. We made it back to Gary pretty easily. I hate to admit it, but you were a Pokemon master. So can't believe my dragon's lost to you, Blue. On second time. You're the champion now! Or so I would tell you. Yeah, that fake out's not working on me this time. It didn't work on me before. Honestly, if I lose to Alakazam again, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look up a guide and see what I could possibly, you know, what my options are for taking it out, but, I'm scared. I'm scared of getting stuck on Alakazam. What did he end up leading with? I feel like Kirby was the correct option to start with, right? Hey, I was looking forward to seeing you again. I definitely didn't see you here before. No, yeah, the temple seems and now I'm the Pokemon champion of the Blue. You know what it means? I'll tell you. I'm the most powerful trainer in the world. Right, Pidgeot. That's why it was good to start with Kirby. How about a Mega Punch first? Yeah, keep going for Whirlwind. I like it. How about a Metronome? Sharpen? Okay. How about another Mega Punch then? Oh, he's glowing. Uh-oh. Sky Attack. Yeah, do it again. $52. I'd like to see that. I was about to use... Now here's the problem. I gotta heal. Okay. Gained armor. Okay, it hurts less. It hurts more. It's wasted his turn. Okay, he's probably gonna use, I'm nervous. He's gonna use Recover, so I'm gonna just goof off with Metronome. Oh, no, he's Psychic. Stop. Stop! Stop! So he's probably gonna use Recover. Yeah. And that's why you're bull crap. But it failed. Okay. Probably gonna use Recover. Full Restore! It's okay. I can keep surfing. I haven't fallen off my board yet. Psybeam. Stop. Stop. Screw you. Surf doesn't even have sounds now because the low health beep is taking up the sound channel. Okay, I don't have as many max items as I thought I did. Psychic. Please stop. 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 That is why I hate you. No, it's because Psychic does so much damage. That's why I hate you. Well, it's both. It can be both. How about Strength? Let's try Strength. I think Surf is doing better, honestly. Stop doing that. Stop doing that! I had him so close before. He's gonna outspeed me, but... Or he could be stupid. Yeah, keep being stupid. It would also be nice if that wastes PP on Recover when he does it with full health. I really need him to run out of PP on Recover. Alright, this is where Joyride gets one-shotted. Because Joyride is underleveled, and Alakazam keeps getting critical hits. Come on, you've got good special. This is why I have you. Oh, quick attack. Yes, finally. Alakazam is gone. And we still have his whole other team, the rest of his team to deal with. Rhydon is ground, right? Oh, why'd you stop there? Okay. Whew. Are you rock? Are you rock ground? Rock ground. Maybe that's why steel is weak to ground. It's because they wanted to keep that about it. For some reason, Gyarados. Hydro pump. It missed! Missed again. Oh. That's super effective! Frozen! 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 How about a toxic? Didn't infect Gyarados. Keep trying. Or does it not work because he's frozen? I'm gonna go with it doesn't work because he's frozen. Okay, water flying. So, I'm gonna PP on Ice Beam. It's not gonna be hurt by Earthquake, so let's just go for a Mega Punch. Cool hit, thank you. Honestly, I was hoping you would survive with a Sliver, because then I could get a chance to revive Aquila. For exactly this situation. Ember. It could be worse, it could be Flamethrower. Okay, okay, I'll take the burn. I'll take the burn. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. This is fine. It's fine. I'm a dog sitting at the dinner table with my coffee, and the entire house is on fire. And it's fine. Everything is fine. Okay. Right by the burn. How about a toxic? It'll work this time, right? Yeah, there we go. Right by the burn. It's fine. Aquila. Owie. Yeah, keeping stupid. I feel like half the reason I'm even this far in this battle is because he keeps being stupid. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? No. Full restore on Wendy. Cure the burn and recover health. Okay, that's bad for me. Also, you knocked yourself out. He's about to use Venusaur, his final Pokemon. I need a moment of setup, but I want Wendy to be the one to win. Because that's what that's kind of like she kind of is the best one. She resists poison. She's not weak to grass. Does she resist grass? She can't be poisoned. And she knows Ice Beam. So as soon as I remember what the item to recover Ice Beam is called, I found it. Don't worry, I found it. Ice Beam. Okay, no freeze. Solar Beam. Stop. Stop. Of course you get a critical hit. Things are going less fine now. Rudger. Wait, no. I didn't mean for this to be a sacrifice play, but I guess that's what I'm doing now. Razor Leaf. And it's gonna be a crit. Razor Leaf has high critical hit chance anyway. So when Rudger is one-shotted by this, and it says critical hit, yep. Not surprised. I'm sorry, Rudger. I didn't mean for that to be like that. Oh, you're faster than someone like 20 levels ahead of you. Solar Beam! Just get the flamethrower off. We did it. And Suzuka got a level. And that's the game! Nothing further, Your Honor. No! That can't be! I spammed recover with my Alakazam! How could you have possibly gotten past that? You beat my best! After all that work to become league champ? My reign is already over? Or over already? It's not fair. We can both be champion. Haven't you played Scarlet and Violet? You and Nemona are champion. Why? Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Sure, in battle, yes, plenty of mistakes. But raising your Pokemon, sure. Darn it. You're the new Pokemon League champion. Although I don't like to admit it. Oh, I thought you were going to say more. Oak? So, you won. Congratulations. I'm glad you're here to congratulate me and not your actual grandson here. Congratulations. You're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Squirtle. Blue, you've come of age. I only got to be a champion for like a few minutes. More like, an hour or two, however long it took. Well, you know, whenever he got here, plus the time it took me to get up Victor Road and then fight the Elite Four and then lose to him and then have to fight the Elite Four again. So like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Blue, you've come of age. Red, I'm disappointed. Hey, that's not nice. He did good too. I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four, but when I got here, you had already lost. Red, do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with trust and love. Without them, you will never become a champ again. Blue, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Also, that time that Wendy got Ice Beam against Gyarados, and I kind of just pulled him until he fainted, and he never unfroze. I'm really surprised at how long freezing lasts in this game. I thought, like, I swear I've gotten freezes in other games, and it only lasted 1 turn. And that might be how they changed it later. I don't know. This was your marvelous Pokemon. Blue, come with me. Congratulations, Blue. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. Blue, you've endeavored hard to become the new League champion. Why am I getting burpy now? Please stop burping. It's literally the last lines of dialogue in the game. Congratulations, Blue. You and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers. The small S. Just as little emphasis on the s as you can. Just Hall of Famers. Kirby. Hall of Fame. Aquila. Hall of Fame. I'm glad the ones who are knocked out also get to join this. They're still counted. Joyride, Hall of Fame. Rutger, Hall of Fame. Suzuka, Hall of Fame. Wendy, Hall of Fame. I really was expecting Wendy to do better there. I am a little disappointed by her performance in the Elite Four, but everywhere else, I swear she was a beast. You still need more Pokemon. Try to catch other species. You are close. There we go. The credits. Which means I can start Yellow on Monday. I'm a little torn, because it's like, oh, do I want to not play on Friday? I mean, it's not like I have a laptop I can take with me to stream from. I can't do that. So, there's no choice, I can't stream on Friday, but I will do Monday, Wednesday, because, I mean, what makes more sense? Do the 2 days I have coming up soon, and then skip the 1 day, or skip the entire week, and start it next Monday? Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. Get the 2 days I get to do to play Yellow this, well, it's not this week. Next week, and then be uninterrupted from then on. We're already on the special thanks? Oh, geez, the credit's already over? Shigeru Miyamoto, thank you for being a producer. Who was that silhouette? Are they Pokemon silhouettes, or was that a person? Text translation? Programmers? You did your best. I know there are a lot of glitches in this game, but you did your best. It's a heck of a lot better of a game than I can make on my own, I can say that much. I mean, I have been... You know, Poltergust 5000. Polter has been... There's that silhouette again. Is that just a Game Freak logo? Yep. Polter has been doing videos on Game Maker, and it's making me want to try that too, which I think I might try, but I am definitely not overnight learning to make a better game than Pokemon Blue. I can say that much. And then just right back to the time screen? Okay. Well, I got time. I got nowhere to be tonight. Let's see what happens when you load back in. Let's see post-game. Continue. I'm home. And my Pokemon? They still hurt. Okay. Also, remember when I was like, oh man, Suzuka, you're not fighting this Alakazam? Well, that's what I got you for. Yeah, and then she beat Venusaur, so what am I complaining about? Hi, Mom, can you heal my team, please? Blue, you should take a quick rest. No congratulations on becoming champion or anything? Oh good, you and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. Get out of my house. Jeez. I'm not gonna say worst mom in the Pokemon series, but... not a good start. Let's play some GameCube. Oh, sorry, it's the SNES. It looks so much like a GameCube to me. Shows what I grew up with, that I interpret that sprite as, like you can see, like, it looks like a black box with a white front, and then like a white circle with a black dot in the center on top, which would be the disc tray, and then the white front, that would be, you know, the GameCube's front, where you plug the controllers in. And then that's what the gray spots are. That's where you plug the controllers in. Okay, it's time to go. Honestly, the way that Elite Four went, maybe I'm not confident beating Yellow with apparently one of the worst Pokemon in the first like 3 or 4 generations. Yeah, TV just sitting on the ground. But, you know, I mean, I don't know how any of these Pokemon are, you know, what, like, I don't know what people consider these Pokemon. Are they good? Are they bad? I know starters are typically, like, they're kind of good, but they're not the best thing ever. You know, they're just supposed to be good enough to help you beat the game. Tangela doesn't evolve, so I wonder what people think of that. I feel like Wendy's stats are pretty good. And I have a friend on Discord who was excited for me to get a Vulpix, so I assume Vulpix is pretty good. And then Clefable is, I mean, a bulky, normal type, you know. I feel like that's kind of like starter tier, where it's like, yeah, it's good, but it's not the best thing ever. It's like solid B, A+, or B to B+ to low A, you know. But not S. And don't even get me started on tiers that have like SS and SSS tiers, and like, just stop. Isn't the point of using the alphabet that you use, like, you know, A, B, and C? Why are you even going way beyond that? Anyway, well, I guess we'll go see Professor Oak again. He probably just wants me to, yeah, how's your Pokedex coming? Here, let me take a look. Same as it was before. You were close. Okay, but what about Mewtwo? Where's Mewtwo? I want to see Mewtwo. I genuinely, like, I have no clue how to find Mewtwo. Like, I thought there would be, like, some kind of clue when you get to post-game. They'd be like, hey, Team Rocket's got a secret lab over here. But, no clue. Guess we could see if Gary's home. No? Pokemon are living things. If they get tired, give them a rest. I mean, I guess I could look it up. Let me be right back real quick. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, but the game is going. Cerulean Cave. Oh yeah! I remember now. It's another thing where I'm like, it's another thing where the game expected me to remember, and I didn't. Gen 1 had no post-game. I don't think that existed yet. Yeah, I forgot. Cerulean Cave with the guy who's like, oh, this place is dangerous. I can only let you in if you're champion. Which is weird, because doesn't he say, like, champions plural? But, like, I'm just gonna spray a repel on and just walk there. It gives me time to talk. I also don't feel like changing my Pokemon around. I feel like it's, like, I'm pretty sure he said champions, plural. I can only let champions through. But then it's implied there that, you know, Gary lost to me so he doesn't get to be champion anymore. He loses his title of champion. Even though, again, you know, later games, you fight Nemona, she loses to you, she's still champion. So, you know, this game's just playing by a different rulebook. And that's okay, because it's, you know, like, what, 4 decades of games now? Or, sorry, 3. Because it was 96. I remembered later when I was talking about, like, oh, I don't remember how old Pokemon is. Was it 96 or 98? So it's 96 because it's the 30th anniversary this year. And we'll be getting Gen 10 next year, which is... It would have been cool if they could have lined it up for the 30th anniversary, but... I think everyone is glad that it's taking its time and is not being rushed, so... As much as I was a little disappointed hearing it's coming out next year, I would have loved for it to been timed where I could play that as soon as I end this marathon. But it's okay. I got something. I got something else planned for the end to make the end climactic, and then I can tack Gen 10 on there after it comes out. So we'll do it eventually. It'll be kind of like how I did the Assassin's Creed marathon, where I eventually did Shadows, because I don't think Shadows was out when I finished. And then I also was waiting on it coming to Switch 2, and then that didn't happen, so I bought it on PC, and then I needed the new hard drive because it didn't want to be on a HDD, it wanted an SSD. And then it came to Switch 2. But it's okay, because other games I have run better with an SSD instead of an HDD, so... You know, oh, that's the wrong lane. So I can't really be that mad that all that happened with Shadows, but... It's okay, I put it back on when I get to the cave. But yeah, general thoughts on the game. I really enjoyed it. Except for that final fight with Gary. He's a little too high. Too many levels. Like, I really don't know... Other than grinding, I don't know how I could have been expected to be higher level getting there. And his Alakazam is just way too strong. But I guess not that strong, because I beat it. So, cool. Not looking forward to fighting him again in yellow, but at least now I'm a little prepared. I guess now I know I should try to be level 50 by the end. 60 if I can manage, but... Oh, there's an item here. Oh, okay, HP up. Other than that, I really love this game. This I can really see how this took off. This is a very pleasant experience. Except for all the obvious jank that is fixed in later games, like, you know, item space and, you know, having to hit deposit and then withdraw to switch stuff around between, like, you know, items and Pokemon. But, you know, part of the fun of marathoning all these games is watching that stuff get fixed. And the exciting thing is, I don't know when it'll get fixed. So it could be the next game, it could be Gold and Silver, it could even be a boat. You know how much we've always wanted one of those. I guess the benefit of having beaten all the trainers around here already is that I'm not getting into battles, so it's not kicking me out of cursor memory. It's not deleting my cursor memory for it being over repels. But yeah, like I've said, I think my favorite thing about this is just the simplicity of it. The fact that you really you kind of can just pick whatever you want and win with it, because it's not a complicated game, so it's not expecting a lot out of you. And I mean, I don't really know how to put it. Like, I think part of it is that special is one stat, so you kind of are, you know, your Pokemon are a little bit stronger, a little bit unbalanced because of that difference in, like, well, we want to make this Pokemon tanky, so we're going to give them high special so they resist special moves really good, but also now they can hit really hard with special moves as well, because it's both. You're like Ash started out not great at Pokemon, but by the time we're at Last Gen Marathon, you'll be Pokemon Master. See, you would think, but I don't think it's going to be like that. Sure, I will have more, you know, personal experience with the games to remember things like, oh yeah, this type is weak to that. Like I was saying before with, like, I remember beating the Dark Elite Four member in White with a fighting type Pokemon, so now I remember, oh yeah, Dark is weak to fighting. But I don't know how many situations like that are going to happen. And also, they mostly just happen with, like, you know, me remembering a type is good against a certain type because of using them against a gym leader or Elite Four member. So there's only so many times. Oh, I can't talk to the guy again. I wanted to see if he said champions plural again. Oh, alrighty, something too strong for my repel to block. You put that tongue away. Oh wait, the repel wore off, right. Never mind. Well, I get to have some more fun with my Pokemon while I take this victory lap through this unknown cave. I feel like a victory lap implies, like, you know, taking the same route you already took, but just doing it again. So I guess this, I wouldn't call it a victory lap, but it's, you know, it's kind of... Dodrio! I'm pretty sure there was someone who had a Dodrio, but I feel like this is my first time seeing Dodrio. I like Dodrio. Like, I'm only now realizing how much I like Dodrio. I feel like it actually succeeds at looking tougher than Doduo, despite still mostly being a derpy-looking... Like, it's still pretty derpy-looking. They just added another head and made it, you know, have angry eyes. And they, you know, tail plume as well. So it's not, those aren't the only changes. Oh, hi, Ditto. It's nice for you to wave at me. I don't really want to beat you up, but... Oh, now you're me. Oh, no. Well, isn't that funny? It's one of those situations where my ability to miss ended up helping me. I don't know that you get many of those situations. PP up. Well, that would have been nice earlier. I do not want to see your face. I don't want to see your face until yellow. Don't come at me again. I know you're not the evolved one. But I am angry with you. I'm angry with your whole line. Beep, 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 beep. I really would like to see... I'm gonna try to remember to look up what the differences are. I mean, well, I don't know. Should I? Because that would be spoilers. But I would be very interested to know what differences yellow has to blue. Maybe I shouldn't look up, like, a complete list. But, like, any kind of rebalancing, any changes in how combat works, I feel like I should really know. Okay, I'm asleep now. Woke up immediately, okay. If only it could be so easy in real life. Yeah, you can't put me to sleep because I'm paralyzed. I guess it kind of makes sense, because, like, if you were on fire, do you think you would fall asleep? I don't think I could sleep if I was on fire. Oh, that's that ladder. Okay. No. 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 Hello again, Dodrio. Your body kind of looks like it's got polka dots, even though I think that's just where your necks connect. This is a dead end, isn't it? Yeah. I guess I have to keep going on the water, huh? Because I don't think this maze gets me out of here. Right on, shooting star. There, I did the bit. Now I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run away in embarrassment. Oh, that's where Diane was. If I ever use a Rhydon, maybe I should call it Shooting Star. I don't know if that'll fit, but I should call it that. I should try. Max Elixir. Well, that's not very useful anymore. Full Restore. I just realized I sold my Pokeballs, and I probably stored the rest of my Pokeballs, so... I mean, I guess I do still have my Mega Ball on me. And it's not like this game has... Well, I was gonna say, not like it has any other legendaries to get. Birds? But there's no box legendary, which is what I mean. Which is where I would usually No! No! Which is where I would usually use my Master Ball. I would just use it on the box legendary. Because, like, what else would you want to use your Master Ball on? What was door? I could use one of those in my throat right now. Can't escape. Got away safely. You know, if it wasn't for you, I could pull Wendy out, have some fun with her. Sorry, I'm scratching my eye. Do you mind? I like being able to hit Magneton with normal moves because it's not type it's not steel type yet. Money. Oh. And then comes a giant fist. I said giant fist, not giant mist. Oop. Dude. Sorry, I'm scratching my nose. Is there anywhere else to go in this maze part? I'm gonna put on a rappel. I just want to explore this maze now. And I'm gonna keep getting interrupted. That's it, huh? Oh, well, I guess there's down here. I haven't done this yet. Ultra Ball. Are we there yet? Oh, hello. Pokemon higher level than... Big doofy eyes. Oh, I thought it would have been funny if you somehow disabled Thunder. Not Metronome. Thunder. Ooh, payday. I get extra money. Extra 105. Well, I can't say extra because it's like extra to what? That implies I was getting money at all. Put Wendy in front now. Egg. Stop turning people into egg. She turned herself into an egg. Thing she failed to realize, though, is that eggs can still get by earthquake critical hits. Found max revive. Cubone? Sorry, Marowak? Well, there's Boomerang. Ow, no, not the return hit. No! Don't miss. You know, the thing I'm scared of is that, I think I've heard that Gold and Silver are, like, considered the harder games of the series. And I was just thinking about, like, I'm kind of looking forward to the games being easier. You know, I'm certainly not going to complain about the games getting easier than this. Again, I am very mad about Alakazam. But also, I know that they can still be challenging. Like, just as a reminder, I played Black 2 recently, like within a couple of years from right now. So it's not like, oh, I played it as a kid and I struggled, and if I played it again now, I would breeze through it. Like, no, I played it recently and struggled on the Elite Four. In fact, I'm pretty sure I lost. So it's not like it's going to be, you know, a downward progression of, you know, it's not going to be a linear downward progression of difficulty. It will still have its moments. But other than that, I am looking forward to things being a little easier. It would be... Well, I say that like I didn't have an easy time with this game, so I don't need it to be easier. Okay, self-destruct. Thank you for that. Very super. Also, I like how I had Metronome on Kirby, and I have had 0 instances of it blowing itself up with self-destruct. I guess what I'm saying is I'm looking forward to Elite Fours potentially being easier. And not being as brutal as Alakazam. Oh, you're frozen. Oh, you're frozen. I mean, really, I think the thing is just I don't want a level jump again. Especially in games where levels, you know, being X amount of levels higher makes you just resist the damage more. I don't feel like fighting him. I put up Repel Up for a reason! It's funny how the effectiveness of a repel has absolutely nothing to do with its ability to repel. It's just duration. Oh wait, no, Pokemon. Surf. I also just now realized. Yes, I played the whole game with a Pokemon named after a ship. And I just now realized how appropriate that is because of using it to surf. I only did it because the cannons make me think of pirate ships. So I completely did... Like, I fully, honestly gave 0 consideration for the fact that it would be using surf. I think another thing to consider about, like, later games in the series, like, specifically the Elite Fours, the AI is going to be better, so I can't count on more instances of them using moves that are just not going to do anything. Is that him? Is that Mewtwo? I can't tell. He doesn't have a field sprite. That could be Rhydon for all I know. Mew. I think I found him. He's got a posture problem, but I found him. Oh, he's level 70. Oh man. If I could have taken this in to fight Gary, I would have. So Master Ball, right? Like, yeah, Zapdos was dodging my Pokeballs. And that's why I knocked out Moltres as well. Mewtwo can't dodge the Master Ball, right? You can't do that. You just, Master Ball wins. It could have been a Rattata. It could have been both. You know how much we always wanted one of those. Mewtwo. Hey, does that make my 30th caught Pokemon? You want to give a nickname to Mewtwo? No, it wouldn't be right. Also, I forgot to read its Pokedex. That's my 30th owned Pokemon. Maybe scroll back down. Sure, it's at the bottom because it's the legendary of the game. This was before they did 2 of them. You know, 1 game before they started doing 2 of them. And you can thank the movie for that, apparently. It's 6'7", and it weighs 269 pounds. That's heavier than me, I can tell you that much. It was created by a scientist after years of horrific gene splicing and DNA engineering experiments. And now I can dig my way out. And this is going to take me to the last Pokemon Center I was at, so... It took me home. Couldn't have planned it better myself. Because I didn't plan it. Good to see you. How's your Pokedex coming on? Yeah, let me take a look. This is 30 owned. Good. You're trying hard. Get an item finder from my aid. Which one? Oh, I guess he's not going to tell me the next goal. I have to find the aid for that. I get the jingle again, though. Okay, well, I think that's it. That's really all there is left to do. I'm going home. I'm going to bed. And I'm gonna finish my train of thought about, can I actually get in bed? No. I'll just, stand here. Where the game started, I think. I'm pretty sure. Roughly. In my room, right? It started in here. Hang on, I gotta stretch. Ugh. So the thing about difficulty in the newer games is that the AI is not going to be as stupid, and it's not going to use moves that don't do anything because the game is bugged. So the Elite Four, by all means, can be more difficult in future games because of that. And also, having new Pokemon that have different move sets and a bigger variety of moves they can have means that they can have better type coverage and be even harder to defeat because of, you know, type coverage of them. Like, oh, well, this is the Ice Elite Four, but they're not all going to be weak to... I was going to say fire. I guess they would inherently have to be weak to fire. Like, what would... I mean, I guess ice water, but, you know, you could have ice, you know, ice water, ice flying. You know, they wouldn't all be pure ice, so you can't use the same moves on all of them because they're going to have those different secondary typings to help them be resistant and help them not all be weak to the same thing. And then also have diverse movesets, so even if you do pull out something, you know, like let's say you pull out a fire guy. Oh, surprise, they know water gun, so better hope that you weren't using a pure fire. You know, stuff like that. Like I was saying before, having trouble with Black 2's champion because they had dragons. I'm like, oh, I'll just do this. And then they swept me because I wasn't expecting it to have, you know, Earthquake and Flamethrower and whatever else. They had such good type coverage that my team just... I didn't have a real good way of countering it, except hoping and praying, basically. And coming back a little bit stronger. So... like, I genuinely don't think that it is gonna get easier from here. And I am kind of scared of how hard Gold and Silver will be. Because of my experience there with Gary, I think Gold and Silver could end up being very difficult. But I've been watching Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and he's been talking about ways that the developers probably expected you to overcome the difficulty curve. So I at least know my options. I mean, you know, that's for Gold and Silver, or Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That's for the remakes. But I'm sure it still stands, you know, for the most part. Being able to rematch trainers, doing daily things to get items, stuff like that. Plus also new mechanics they introduce, like, well, I guess that's not a way to overcome that game's difficulty curve, but like, you know, ways it'll be different from this game, you know, like, held items. That's gonna be a thing. They may do the physical special split, because I was looking at Pokemon that were I was looking at version exclusives, and those were listed with their stats, and they said, like, special attack, special defense, so I think that might be the generation to split it. And, you know, introducing Steel and Dark. I would like to have a Steel type. I'd like to have at least one Steel type, because I do like Steel type Pokemon. So I'm looking into that, but it's really, we gotta wait till we get there, but we gotta do Yellow first. So, with that train of thought finished, Monday, thanks for watching. That's it for Blue. Next time, we're going Yellow. We're gonna continue our 5 however many games stuck in Kanto. And this one will actually be just pure Kanto. It will be the first of several pure Kanto revisits. But I'm okay with that. I liked this, and now I know all the parts I got stuck on. Now I know. So ideally, I'll have a smoother time next time. Ideally, Yellow, you know, theoretically, I don't know why I keep mixing up those words. Theoretically, Yellow should go smoother. But I'm also going to have a different team, so who knows? Maybe my type coverage will be worse, and I'll have a worse time. But that's a problem to solve when we get there. So, thanks for watching. See ya Monday for Yellow. I think it's also going to be in color. I think I can figure that out. So, thanks for watching. See you then. Bye. Screw that Alakazam.